I came upon a little school. This one just touched my heart. 100 little children, wonderful spirited teachers, 4 classrooms, and a little outbuilding that was supposed to be a kitchen. And what I found was the school, and the spirit was there, but the school was not equipped with the necessary educational resources and facilities that they needed to develop these small children. I saw a few buildings. I wondered where the money came from to build those few buildings. They first had classes under the tree, and now they had the shack, and then now the school. And they're still growing. If the money was provided outside of the local government or the local community, why wasn't there enough money to equip the school? Why were teachers not being paid salaries? Why was there a kitchen building and no kitchen? The school was being developed in an ad hoc fashion. Many people coming to the school as tourists or visitors would want to do something, but what they would do would not complete the picture, would not provide all of their needs. Growing Up Africa is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and our mission is to build and equip schools. That's our mission statement. One of the reasons why we want to do just that is we want to create a facility that the community can sustain, that they are empowered, they take ownership. We don't own, we don't manage, we don't maintain.
Our garden is so wonderful. Last year we managed to sell and we pay a balance of ESCOM, as we had that way, with a balance of ESCOM. So we pay that balance from the percent which we get to the garden. Excellent. We change the percentage to 50% to the gardener and 50% to the school.
Fantastic. Now that's really being a businesswoman. You learn fast, Wasta. Where we were leveling the ground, or we were planting the garden, or we were building or painting or cleaning, when they see that you're not just telling them what to do, but you're actually working side by side with them, you earn their respect. And I think that that's a part of people working together. They've been very generous. They need to be honored, or we wouldn't be sitting here. At the same time, they need to do the same thing back to you. They need to honor you, they need to respect you, and they need to know that you are now operating this school. And that shows respect for the gift. That doesn't mean that we won't stick around long enough to help them create projects that will enable them to sustain their school.
Yeah, it helped a lot from the community. That's good. Yeah, it helped a lot because we used to have one creche, one preschool. Just and you see, there's a big village in here. Yes. They can't manage to be there in one preschool. So this helped us a lot.
To build preschools in South Africa or into Africa, hopefully, is the conservation aspect, because we're primarily looking at poverty-stricken areas on the fringe of World Heritage Sites, and one of the greatest World Heritage Sites in South Africa is the Kruger National Park. And this preschool happens to be in an area called Sabi Sand, near to the Kruger National Park. So, for example, we have established an eco class in this particular preschool, We're not trying to create competition, but we certainly are trying to raise the bar, raise the standard for communities. We started the garden, it was a very small patch. It's been expanded probably 5 times. And now we arrived to be surprised by a whole nother garden on site they hadn't discussed with anybody. They took the initiative to expand their own garden. So proud, so proud.
I think it is bringing the spirit of competition. The other creches will try to enhance their creches. So because of Happy Homes, I think the other creches will improve, will try to improve.
Funnily enough, I found out that that conservation is not a part of curriculums, even in private schools or schools, not only in South Africa, but overseas as well. And this was quite astounding to me because children do learn in school about sun and the moon and the stars and water and plants and flowers, but it's not in a structured way where they're learning about those things through or with the intention of conserving their environment. And particularly again in rural areas where children are not even aware of bird life in their environment. They're not aware of animal life in their environment. Some of them they live on the fringe of a World Heritage Site, and they've never seen a zebra or they've never seen an elephant other than in a picture.
Martin was just explaining the consistency of the dung, that the elephants are eating the trees and not just the grass, that there's bark inside it. And also the elephants are after the cambium layer.
Oh my goodness gracious! There's a whole herd of them. Look,
it is zebra. Anandir, Anna, look at my Terhune.
Fakala my Terhune.
Oh, one night. Do you want to look so? Good. Eco class is active when the guests come and present the eco class to the guest. All the lounges, when they come here, they enjoy the eco class. Our school is preschool, but when you come, it seems as it's not a preschool. It sounds as maybe it's a primary or it's a high school.
Someone when he walks around, what is this Happy Homes? What is this Happy Homes? The veggie garden, the buildings, the eco class, it makes us proud. When I wake up early in the morning, I say I'm going to my work. With a very lot of energy, I want to prepare my kids. When guests come, they will see the energy that I have in that children because they perform something good. I'm very happy. I'm very happy about the school, the way it looks like.
There's nothing more rewarding than recognizing that you are making a difference, even a smile. And we forget about those little things. It's made me more aware of my environment, and it's made me more aware of people as human beings instead of people that you have to work with to make things happen in the business world.
What you have done to us is so wonderful. It's like encouraging us to come here and work each and every day when we wake up in the morning. When I finished my matric, I was lost. I didn't have nowhere to go, but I found Happy Homes, and you have founded us. So because of you, I have like more energy to come here and work. And when I wake up in the morning, I know that I am going to work. May God bless you.
I don't have enough to give for the children or for the community, but when I give education, it's better because some of the children tomorrow will be looking after me while I'm old.
Let us invest for freedom in South Africa, our land.
Yeah.